I like the visuals. This is awesome. It's a good style. For some reason, I can't help but compare it to the Ghostbuster game because it's very similar. Well, Ghostbusters was more realistic, but it had a like uncanny valley style to it. Like it's not a bad thing, but here it's I can feel it. I can touch it. Okay.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
Her shoe. It's her shoe.
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
She has an affair with the dog Brown. Yeah, that looked retarded.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Yeah, you looked weird anyways.
Well, took you long enough.
Evil mastermind.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. Now I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny.
Her walking animation is creeping me out.
Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
The shoe. I want to ask her about the other shoe. When did she... Well, I should ask her. Nah. Well, I'll click on the shoe if that doesn't work. Hang on. Edna. No.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes?
When did you lose your shoe?
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Hi, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But...
Oh, fine, let me think
Reward.
about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy? In Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square, right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
Yeah, maybe the newspapers will. I was thinking that earlier, but maybe these newspapers will give me like a date.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out! Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Well, she wouldn't know.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
That's funny. Alright, newspapers.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Jam? And there's stacked boxes on a couch. It's not very stable if you're thinking about order. And again, I don't think she's stable, if you know what I mean. Let's pick up that shoe. What's that on the ground? She has
Miss Strickland lost that shoe the day the speakeasy burned down. But when was that?
Okay. What about those two bowls? Cat bowl. She has cats. Go figure.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
There's a cat? Oh, there isn't catnip. Where's the cat? Is that a cat? It's Candy.
Oh, that Candy looks older than I am.
So where's the cat? Is that like a glitch? Radiator.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
Okay, I wouldn't do that.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Newspaper. Oh, there's a cat there. Come on.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
That's it?
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
Binoculars, I guess.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
$1932.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Newspapers now? Oh, wait.
I told you not to touch those!
Sorry. What happens if I do that again?
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Where's she going? The bathroom? Okay, now's my February 1932.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
No, you weren't. Nice.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
School play, I guess.
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
That's where we're going. City McFlies.
Ready to go, Einstein?
I like the fact that he thought about, picking clothes. I wonder if he has that suitcase with all the money in it, like from different time periods. But let's see.
Time circuits? On. Flux capacitor. Fluxy.
Flexi. Alright, let's punch it in.
Okay. If Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
A day before? That's not enough. Then again, you don't know when he got there. The dog is like, yeah, it's nothing. Nope. What's that one? One guy in a cop car. Doesn't make sense. The car of the future. Nice. That's a solid joke. I love it. But the angle of the shot, like, doesn't work.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Follow him? Go to the bar. Or is it more like a deli, I guess? I forgot the name of it. Police station. Okay. Always happens. Like in every movie. Yes, even horses. There she is.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Booze? It's booze, I get. I don't have any. No.
No, not really.
That's the spirit. Destroy them with indifference. If we refuse to patronize their establishments and glorify their wicked exploits, they'll soon be exposed for the pathetic wretches they are. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Oh wow, they gave you a choice of names. I'm trying to figure out which one I can pick. Harry Callahan, yeah.
Harry Callahan.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Callahan. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
I know. I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an
wrong
etiquette
hand.
column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
It's a fact.
I gotta find Doc.
There's so many subtle mistakes in this game, and it's not it has nothing to do with like the Back to the Future, like canon or anything like that. You shake your hand with the right hand. Anyways. I want to go to the restaurant. Order Pepsi. Yes, Marty likes Pepsi. He does diet though. Okay, I guess I can like, investigate.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
Back to the Future 1, Back to the Future 2, maybe 3. Because the whole, Dog Brown versus Mad Dog, it's all Biff, but when it was all his doing. Flophouse door? What's a flophouse?
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
Okay. Shark. Oh, it's still fake.
Wow, looks like they used a real shark.
That's funny. Oh, those are subtle, wow, references to the movies. That's awesome. I love it. So it's a linear, oh no, I can walk this way, I guess. There we go. It's a car repair shop, I think. Okay, let's go. There you go, Einstein. Wow, the grass is noisy. Look at that.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
You've been here before, though.
Hey, Einie, come here for a sec, boy.
There you go. If you can smell through time, you can smell through... Oh. That's not good. Exploded, got arrested. Makes sense that he'd be at the... Okay, I guess I have to walk over here. It's kind of awkward, like the 3D thing here. It was simpler in the other level, but whoa, okay. Soup kitchen. There's a cop car.
Doc!
Marty!
Doc!
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan, right. But what?
The obvious one, I guess.
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum-shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
By Back to the Future canon, would that even be possible? Like, in the sense, like... If he goes back in time to stop him from doing it, it wouldn't blow up the... I mean, it would prevent him from going to it. Marty would just disappear. Then again, by disappearing... No, because the Doc wouldn't get caught. So it's still fine, I guess. I don't see the problem in that.
I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me! 1931 me!
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely!
That's awesome. Yeah, what about the space-time continuum?
Won't talking to yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
Makes sense.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
Ugh.
I
Subtle.
guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
I have to see Doc Brown now as a younger self. Not younger self. As a younger man, kid, teenager, maybe a teenager? Excuse me. Then again, I saw the concept art. So... I'm thinking young adult. I won't get any Pepsi here. That's not him. That's McFly. Yeah. Called it.
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannin to you, Artie. What are you doing out here? Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well?
Well, what?
What are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
Your shoes
Don't
untied.
come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Shop. Where is it coming from? Nah, that's a phone. Oh, hi. guy.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Never branded you in the other movies. Cuba. Ah, there's a radio.
Okay. Hey, never mind.
Close the radio. That'll get his attention. Come on. The walking animation's kind of funny. Can I open this? Yes.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
Yeah. So he's not. Oh, wait, door? Kitchen door. That's not gonna help. Oh, the phone! The phone! Duh.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
That's fine. You're only supposed to make a phone call anyways.
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
No, that's kind of weird. And apparently he's part of a, like... I was gonna say, rich family? Ooh, the music is kind of ominous. Okay, let's see. Courthouse. Courthouse. Can't you run? Come on. Oh, you can't walk on that? Sorry. And inside. Controls are weird when it goes from one camera angle to another. Let's go in. There he is.
Don't touch those! These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown?
Judge Brown?
His dad?
Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm, Harry Callahan.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value.
Hello. Oh, where'd he go?
Or do we take H multiplied by the inverse of A minus equal to H expectation value.
There he is. Oh, now I can walk on it? Run! Catch him!
Relative to the speed of light. Oh, it brings back to H.
Yeah! Come on! Oh wait, I have to click on the door now.
Hello?
No solicitors!
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Callahan, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
When did I tell him my name? It's kind of weird.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
So he's younger than I thought he would be. Because I always imagined like the getup would make him in the maybe early 30s for that time period. But I'm thinking now he's talking about his dad, the way his mannerism, although very similar to the dog brand that we know. I'm thinking he's like a teenager. He's just like a nerd from that period, which makes sense. And I like how he talked, like he mentioned the future, and he points, very classic Emmett Brown. But let's see, let's try to convince him.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer or soda? What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. Dimensional harmonic oscillator.
I like the way he says law, and he always seems to be smiling when he says it.
Expectation value of A, right? No. What am I missing here?
Come on.
Well, no.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong.
That's messed up.
No.
So the idea, weird. The idea is to convince him. I don't think I can follow him inside the courthouse.
Now if H stands for...
Wait.
You just give me a chance.
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Callahan.
I'll try it again.
Come on, you can trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for. In more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character! Meridian line operator.
Come on.
A multiplied by the
Or how about
A might well be equal to A's expectation.
Einstein? Come here. Thinking maybe I should give the book to him, though. Then again, that might be like blow up the continuum and stuff like that. What is it, boy?
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Alright, fine. I need help. So he's gonna do this all the time, I'm thinking. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back to the prison and confront Doc about it, but the other one. That's funny. Okay. Chill window, come on. Psst.
Doc!
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
Well, I met your younger self.
Great.
And I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
Okay.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections, so I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him, but right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
Ah. Okay.
What do I do to convince Teen Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley Expo!
The Expo?
Yes, the Expo! How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure, one which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
Who is he looking at? Because even then, he's not looking at Marty. Yeah, even Marty's like, what? Okay.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget, we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Yeah. Alright, well, I think that's it for now. Where can I go? Escape? Yeah, save. Save and load? Notice saves reporting to summons a dock. Okay. How do I... Can I click? Oh, it just does checkpoints? Oh, there we go. Done. Sweet. So yeah, that was my first look into the Back to the Future game. And now, episode 1, I should mention. I think I forgot to mention that earlier. And it's very interesting. I love it. I love the subtleties that they slipped into the game. The other subtleties of like the animation, you know, it's mostly an animation thing. That's kind of, they're subtle, but they attack me like a raging dog, basically. Like, you know, the fingers going through a box with Marty, the eyes of Doc Brown not looking at Marty. They're looking up, and Marty's down below, so that doesn't make sense. Stuff like the handshake with the wrong hand. Although that could be explained later on into the game. I don't know about that, but that's kind of weird. You don't do it with your left hand. Unless it's like some parallel, odd universe. But yeah, my first impression on that game is fantastic. Now, Am I gonna keep playing the game? Certainly. Am I gonna keep playing the game with the recording, like the camera? I might, just as a record, but I'm not gonna do that like a whole let's play. I don't think. But what I'm gonna do is probably just going to record myself playing the game, do some comment. Well, maybe like some low commentary. Like I noticed that the game doesn't really allow me to talk much and comment too much, except for like some moments like where I can have control, but it's a lot of cinematics, so I don't think I have enough room to be able to do a very well a very good commentary for this game. But I really like the idea that, you know, I'm playing this blind, obviously, and you know, I don't want to do a full LP of it like in the Let's Play series, also due to the fact that this is an adventure game, and there's only like one solution for the game. So if I play it, you know, you guys it'll ruin your experience unless you have no intentions of playing the game. You know, there's no motivation for you guys to, first of all, buy it and support Telltale Games and, you know, play the game. I think you guys should do that. And but yeah, well, what do I think about the game? The game is awesome. It also allows, maybe, like, I could probably crank up the graphics a little bit, but I'm thinking it's a good setting for now. Maybe widescreen, because this is kind of weird. But yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoy. I did, and until next time.